He's looking at the carrot bag. He's like, why is that over there? So yeah, no carrot bags on me, and he still wants to be near me. And I don't know, he's not shoving me down, he's not hurting me. Yes, he's in my space, but people that have seen me with Dakota and him know that I know my personal space around other horses and strangers, human strangers and all. But with Lasair and Dakota, it's not that big deal. And if it was, I can set that limit. Like, yeah, he did try to get bitey and pushy and stuff with the carrots before, but then we just corrected that. Now the thing is, what happens, what is the horse thinking when all he's trying to do is be affectionate? Oh, I love you and all that. And horses are not naturally super affectionate. They're kind of like cats. So they're not already super affectionate anyways. And what happens when they extend that to you and your reaction is, bah! You smack that hand away. How do you think they feel? What are they thinking when you do that? There has to be a nice way to let them know, okay, no, that's not the limit. That's not to say, stop. That's not to say that you can't have limits and you can't set them, and I'll get physical with them, like, that and stuff. Now he's thinking about it. But now you can also see he's not very happy either. And then he thought about it. He was going to touch me again, and he was like, no. So right now I'm defining my space. Okay, at least leave my face alone, So you can teach them. It's not an all or nothing thing. That's the thing I wanted to get across. Good. So my training method is, I reward with treats, although that's supposed to be a cherry on top. It's not our main foundation of why he does what he does willingly. The main foundation of why he does that is because he likes me. The whole thing about how we can be out in the riverbed alone all the time. If something were to happen and I get off, I fall off of him, he won't run away from me. And this is how I know that he won't do that, is because we have this kind of relationship, and he always wants to be with me no matter where we are. And of course, I've said this before, out in the riverbed and out on trail, I do liberty work with him out there too, with no one around and stuff. I'll get off of him and start walking. He'll graze. I'll get out of sight, and then I'll call him, I'll whistle, and he'll come searching for me. I do think we do things like this as a team to practice, but also it's based on, the whole foundation of it is based on this relationship. So yeah, I'm not gonna punish him if he wants to be close to me, because horses are already not affectionate creatures. Well, first, it took us a long time for him to even like me, right? And so that's a big win. And then two, horses are not naturally affectionate creatures. They're kind of like cats or worse, So for a horse to want to be affectionate with you, that shouldn't deserve punishment. But if they are doing it the wrong way, yeah, you need to set limits. You need to set limits and set whatever your boundaries are. I wanted to show you, because I guess my last video, I let him get all on me and everything, and then a lot of people were thinking that, oh, that's really bad horsemanship. You should never let a horse get that close to you and disrespect you like that. I'm like, we're looking at two different things here, because I didn't see it as disrespect. I saw him as being funny and goofy, playing around and wanting to be with me, and I don't see anything bad with that. How would I know if he was being disrespectful? Disrespectful is when a horse is looking at something else and you're standing right there in front of them or whatever, and they just barrel past you and shove you, getting to something else. That means that, okay, they wanted to go there, that's fine, but then they totally disrespected that you were occupying that space. Now, some people think that this is disrespectful. It kind of is, but not to me. It's disrespectful to the camera. He's trying to get between me and the camera. Or I'm facing this way and he's trying to get my attention by, coming to my face and saying, "Hey, I'm here. Who are you talking to?" And he's trying to get all the attention. And that's what Dakota does too. And I'm not gonna bitch slap her because, she wants some attention. You gotta give people attention, because think about all the things that full-grown adults do for attention, right? On Facebook every day, they do stuff for attention. That it's a serious need. It's a serious want, and the person that can give it to them becomes very important to them. The person that validates your feelings and satisfies that need for attention is a big deal. And usually you end up marrying them, right? So it's a big deal when you can give that to them. Now, if I'm really annoyed, I can give him a different kind of attention. I can touch his face. He doesn't like that. He hates his face being touched. He doesn't like that at all. So that's kind of a passive aggressive way that I'm kind of, telling him, no, oh, he doesn't like his eye rub though. He's like, oh, he's gonna turn this bad into a good. But oh my gosh, I totally forgot what I was talking about. But what is disrespect? Disrespect is when they hurt you. Horses that bite, getting nippy. So obviously, right? If they're going to hurt you, if they're going to step on you as they're walking past, if they're going to shove at you, him right now, he's pushing me back. Simply because he's just leaning though, and I'm happening to be pushed back because I'm little. Oh, when I first got him, he'd rub on me and he didn't know his strength and he'd practically knock me down. That's disrespectful. He didn't do it on purpose, but he has to become aware then that, he can't use that much strength. So if he starts getting too much, I can move him away and stuff like that. These are all things that tells him that, okay, she wasn't too hot on that. And then he'll try something else. Oh, there he goes. First thing he does, he wants to get in my attention. He wants to get in front. He wants to get to where my face, what I'm looking at, right, is this direction. So yeah, definitely have your limits and stuff. But I think if you're very fearful of the horse and you're very fearful about the horse taking advantage of you, then that's not truly being a leader anyways, right? A leader is fully confident. They don't have to exert themselves every second of every moment. A leader's confident in themselves. They know that they got this, it's fine. And if it gets to that point, we'll take care of it. No worries, So I just think that a lot of people are a little too rigid about the whole personal space thing, and that could damage the relationship. That's what I'm worried about. When the horse is trying to be affectionate and then you smack him hard with the whip or something like that. That's kind of mean. Not judging or anything, but if it comes up later on and your horse wants nothing to do with you, and then you're like, well, why? I'm so awesome to my horse. Then things like that, small things like that will add up. Just think about how would you feel. That's how I do it, actually, is I always think how I would feel. And then he also lets me, because he has unique feelings of his own, and then he lets me know when I'm wrong and when he has other thoughts and stuff like that. But okay, so now you can see he's kind of leaving me alone. Oh, he's looking at something else right now. Something else has his attention. Okay, never mind. But anyways, yeah, I wanted to show that you can set limits, and you can set whatever limits you'd like. It's not that big a deal. It is if they're dangerous, yeah, but you know, it's not that big a deal, and it's not necessarily a bad thing if they want to be affectionate with you. So now that he's off looking at something else, I finally gave him a carrot there because he was really intent on looking at whatever's passing by right now. It's probably other horses. And so when he's intent like that, then I called him back. And he came. He didn't want to, but he broke away his attention and he came to me. And then you saw him turn and look again. He wanted to look over there. And he's still wondering what's over there. But he's staying with me. So, you know, these are all little things that we can do to test how tight we are. Okay. So there you go, some thoughts for today. Nothing big, it's too hot out to do anything major, but that's all for today, and thanks for watching. Bye guys. Bye-bye. I really got to teach him to do something to say bye-bye. All right, bye.